Okay, good ma'am. Ma'am, can you open this chat box, ma'am? And meanwhile, I will going to share you the different types of documents here.
Yes, sir. Perfect.
Open the Skype, ma'am, and open the chat box. Open the chat box. This one. Screen share left side button. There is a chat box, right? Go up. Okay. So first, open this interview or point of preparation, ma'am. Come down, down. Down, ma'am. Down.
Sir, which one I will open?
If you come down, there is an interview preparation, right? Come down, ma'am.
Here.
This one, interview point of view. See, ma'am, the main important thing in any SAP FICO interviews is just they focus on the particular topics and customizations you have done in your company, okay, for your client. And also, they mainly focus on the real-time scenarios and also errors. Why they are focusing on the errors means if you are handling some testing things and all, and also they just focus on the real-time scenarios, okay, and also errors. So the real-time scenarios and errors means here whatever the tickets that you have handled, okay, I mean it is not a support project, it is just a testing things. And the main important thing is when you give the training, I mean end user training to the particular clients or any other persons, if they face any things, okay, I mean if they face errors related with the SAP FICO, FI2 AP, FI2 AR, and FI2 asset accounting, and also a lot of concepts. Okay, these are the subledgers, right? And a lot of concepts included in FI2 AP, a lot of concepts included in FI2 AR, a lot of concepts included in FI2 asset accounting, and also FI2 CO or things are there. But the main important thing here is when you give the training, okay, after the finishing of the training, if they test anything, and after that, if they face different types of errors related with the subledges of anything, okay, automatically they just focus on the errors. Okay, it is not a support project, it is just an implementation project, and they just focus on the errors and also real-time scenarios. Suppose if they ask you about the one error, SAP FICO S4 HANA error, related with FI to ST. Okay, no delivery relevant items in standard order 15329 and the order type is OR. See why they are questioning about this error. So first you need to have 2 points in your mind. How these points are included in FI and how these points are included in EST. So no delivery relevant items in standard order 15329 order type is OR. So this is completely related to the SD sales and distribution error. You got my point, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
But the thing is that whether this error is related to the FI activity, like calendar ES, we need to change when it comes to the delivery relevant items and all. There will be a delivery dates, there will be a periods. Okay, what is the period that we are maintaining, and what is the year that we are maintaining, and what is the physical year variant that we are maintaining here. Okay, see, for SD, for FI, there will be a different types of calendars. Okay, one calendar should be matched with the FI calendar. Okay, calendar should be matched with the FI calendar, and SD calendar should be matched with the FI calendars. Okay, so if the calendars are okay with the particular business transactions, then only you can post this business transaction. Okay, then your error will be resolved based on the standard order type. First, when they what we can say,
Sir,
when they are solving the problem regarding with order types and all in SD, okay, they just focus on the first delivery notes things, like whether it is related to the period things, and whether it is related to the financial year things, and whether it is related to the physical year variance things. If it is not related, so they will not going to bother you. Okay, they will just focus on their errors. So if it is related to the FI, first they just send a mail to the FI. Okay, so please open these periods, or else please set the calendar for the particular ES and all. And after that, this error will be moved to the sales and distribution consultant, and they can just open the or standard order types and all. And after that, they will going to resolve the error. So when it comes to the SD things and all, you can just discuss these things. I mean, these important things with the particular interviewer when it comes to the errors and resolutions. You got my point, ma'am?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, actually,
Oh.
from where I learned,
Mm.
is the company calendar are prepared by HR people.
No, 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 no. See, company calendars are completely, I mean, project calendars are completely handled by the SAP FICO consultant.
Yeah, that what we I mean, configure in our fiscal year. Okay,
Yes.
that's one. Na? Okay,
Yes.
sir. Okay.
So the next one. Now you can just observe this error, ma'am. SAP FICO S4 HANA error. Foreign currency revaluation, exchange rate differences accounts are incomplete. See, this is just a basic error, and that is completely related to the FI things. Okay, here exchange rate differences accounts are incomplete. Why? Because now you are posting with the vendors invoices or customers invoices. When it comes to the general information, I mean exchange related information, when you go through the document of the vendor invoice postings and all, or customer invoice postings and all, exchange related information will be there. In the exchange related information, you will going to have the buying average rate and moving average rate or anything. Okay, so if the matching rates are not matching with the vendor invoices as well as the exchange rate informations, okay, So we will use the different types of transaction code, and you will going to have a lot of configuration document, and I will going to share the configuration document. And I have already shared you the configuration document in SAP S4 HANA, my client sandbox servers details and all.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And today you will going to get the material. Okay. So based on that material, you can just have a look on this foreign currencies evaluation, how many transaction codes are involved, and how to resolve this error. And with the help of this resolution, how you can map those words, okay, in your mind to give the particular answer to the interviewer question. You got my point, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is the way how you can able to give the answers to the particular interviewer. Can you come down, ma'am? Okay, good, ma'am. Now just observe the thing, ma'am. No, no, no. Go up. Yes, this one. Ah. Ma'am, the main important thing here is SAP FICO is for HANA. This one is the material real-time scenarios. And the next one is when it comes to the SAP S4 HANA resolution, FI to MM integration, check table entry, DEP1 doesn't exist. Okay, that is totally related to the MM people. So it is not related to the FI peoples and all. Just you don't worry about these things. Okay. Okay, then next one. Here, fifth real-time scenarios is particularly related to the material ledger. You don't need to worry. And when it comes to the sixth error, okay, that is SAP FICO S4 HANA asset. Okay, P2P error, basic. Account assignment category with item GL 2000, sorry, 2 lakh cannot be used. Why it is cannot be used? Okay, the main important thing here is based on the account assignment categories, you can able to assign the different types of accounts to these categories. Why we need to assign? So if it is related to the sales account, you need to assign the GL account to the account assignment category, as well as when it comes to the like P2P, like in MM integration, they will have different types of account assignment category, right? So on that point, FI people will assign the different types of accounts to the different types of account assignment category. Okay, you got my point. So
Yes.
if they don't assign the accounts to the particular account assignment category, MM people will not going to understand. So which account should be assigned to the account assignment category? So the main important thing here is you need to know the transaction codes, as well as how we can able to create the GL accounts based on MM requirement. Okay, and how we can assign these GL accounts to the particular account assignments category. And based on that, you can able to resolve this error. And also when it when you practice with the SAP S4 HANA MM integration, so you will going to get FI errors as well as the MM errors. How these errors are handled by any consultant? Why? Because there will be two aspects. The first aspect is here whether it is related to the MMSD or CO, or else whether all these errors are related to the FI. First, they solve these errors from FI point of view, and after that only they will going to take care of these tickets. You got my point, ma'am?
Yes.
And after this session, you can just open the YouTube link. Okay. So I have discussed more points on the errors and resolutions, and you will going to have a lot of concepts. Okay. So can you come down, ma'am? Okay. Uh,
So 5 or 6. My mouse.
okay, ma'am. Huh. Ma'am, this seventh is the main important error, ma'am, in SAP as for HANA. Okay, just observe the things. Asset under construction error, distribution rules are not maintained using transaction code AIAB. Okay, so in the asset under constructions, if the distribution rules are not maintained, why we need to use the distribution rules, ma'am? Any idea of the distribution rules?
Assessment and distribution.
Have you practiced the asset accounting in SAP S4 HANA?
Account. Because I have practiced in I have practiced in ECC, but
Only ECC. Okay. In ECC also, you do have distribution rules, right?
yes,
By distribution rules, I mean,
distribution rules and assessment it's are coming also in controlling, na.
SAP S4 HANA.
Yeah, in S4 HANA is coming, not in ECC. Actually, I learned from my trainer when he trained us about when he covering chapter controlling. At that time, he uh, told us about assessment and distribution for it's assessment are for our internal orders
Okay.
and calculations, month
No, no.
and
So distribution rules are different. Okay. When it comes to the internal audits and all,
yeah,
the distribution rules are different. And when
different.
it comes to the asset under construction distribution rules, these distribution rules are made up of settlement receiver. Okay, a settlement share and or a settlement type. Okay, so the main important thing here is when you are transferring the assets from asset under construction to the main asset, automatically what will happen, ma'am? Based on the distribution rule wise, you are categorizing the assets, and those assets are fixed up with the main assets values. Okay, so
Yeah.
when these assets are converted to the main assets, it is, I mean, it is the main possible way to do the depreciation. Otherwise, when it comes to the asset under construction, I mean, mainframe, you cannot do the depreciation, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So on that point of view, so you have to change the distribution rules for this account determination, and I mean that is particularly related to the main assets. Okay, so distribution rules, transaction codes. I mean, you can change the distribution rules using transaction code AAB, and the link has been updated under this seventh error. Okay, you can able to see this seventh errors resolutions and all. Then only you will going to get the points. You got my point, ma'am?
Yes,
And the next one is while posting billing document, getting error with account determination. Why? See, you are posting billing document, and when you are posting the billing document, automatically one entry will be generated, right? So how these entries are generated? Okay, how would you get the result from these billing documents and all? Okay, when it comes to the ASD things, okay, sales and distribution things and all. See, first they check whether the GL accounts are updated or not. And if the GL accounts are not updated, what would be the ultimate result? Okay, they just focus on these things, and if these things are particularly related to the FI activities and all, Okay, automatically they will just raise the ticket to the FI people, and FI people will be involved in these tickets. Okay, and if the account determinations are particularly not matched with the anything, automatically you will going to get the billing errors. Okay, so billing cannot be completed. Why? Because account determinations are incomplete. So when the account determinations are incomplete, how could you generate these billing documents and all? So this is the main point, right? So here you need to observe these 3 points, ma'am. Efficiently, FI to SD peoples will be involved in any other documents. FI to SD will be involved in any other business transactions, and most probably FI to AA and FI to CO peoples are involved in these business transactions. Okay, so without having FI, you cannot post the business transactions. Without having the CO consultant, you cannot post the business transactions. I mean, without getting the solutions from the CO, without getting the solutions from the SD and MM or FI, you cannot solve the ticket. Okay. So perhaps we might have seen different types of types of etiquette resolutions, which was solved by the system only. Okay, system will adjust some of the things based on the artificial intelligences and all. Okay, that is the another point of view. But the main important thing is, if the error comes into the picture, what will happen, ma'am? Automatically there will be two ways, whether it is related to the FI things or whether it is related to the SD or MM or CO things and all. You got my point, ma'am?
Yes, hello.
Are you getting my points, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you come down, ma'am? Okay, ma'am. Just try to observe the point with this SAP S4 HANA errors, ma'am. Field selection for MVMT type 601 account differs for business areas. Okay. So this movement type is not related to the account business areas, that is company business areas. So company business areas are mainly handled by the SAP FI consultant, and which is not related to the any SC consultants or any MM consultants and all. Okay, so particularly when you have movement types and all. Okay, I mean, for which movement type we are handling the things, for which movement type we are moving the goods, for which movement type we are billing the documents, I mean billing the goods, for which movement type we are posting the goods issue, for which movement type we are delivering the goods, for which movement type we are getting the billing. Okay, see, all these things are particularly related to the any SD or MM or anything. But the main important thing here is FI people are involved in these documents or not. Okay, sometimes you will going to get a lot of errors on the bank statements and all when it comes to the accounts receivables. Okay, so I mean, why I am saying the more about the particular bank statements and all means, if you are getting the uh, particular tickets from the accounts receivables, definitely it will going to impact on the particular bank statements, electronic bank statements. Why? Because when the business transactions are stopped, okay, if the business transactions are stopped, automatically what will happen, ma'am? Electronic bank statements will not be generated, right? Okay, you will not going to get any payments from the customers. Okay, so on that point of time, based on the moment type, okay, you will just check this these things. whether all these points are particularly related to the any accounts or not that we have created. Okay, and the main important thing is this movement type is particularly related. I mean, this one is assigned to the GL accounts that we have created earlier or not for that particular business areas. And if the business area is not maintained with the movement type and also accounts, how we can able to post these business transactions, ma'am? We cannot, right? And how we can move the process from one point to another point? We cannot, right? So that is why FI things are very, very important in P2P and also O2C.
Yes.
You got my point, ma'am?
Okay.
Okay. Can you come down, ma'am? See, tomorrow I will going to ask you what are the observations that you have observed in these errors and resolutions, and what are the observations that you have observed in um, real-time scenarios and all. Real-time scenarios are nothing but the customizations. Okay, so tomorrow I will going to uh, have some discussions on what are the things that you have observed from this document. Okay, why? Because in interview point of view they will just focus on the different types of things. The main important thing in different types of things is, first one is errors and resolutions, second one is real time scenarios, that is customization. Okay, ma'am. Okay, SAP FICO HANA error, that is FI to SD integration. Okay, so no pricing procedure couldn't be generated or couldn't be determined. See, why these pricing procedures are not determined, though it is not related to you, but try to learn the procedures. Okay, so in this procedure, what are the things that we have? Okay, so based on the procedures wise only, you will going to have accounting groups. Okay, you will going to have GL accounts, you will going to have customer account assignments group, you will going to have material account assignments groups. Okay, so if you don't assign the GL accounts to all the parts of the segments and all, then how you can able to generate the reports and all, and how you can able to create the business transactions in any SAP as for HANA versions and also ECC versions and all. Okay, you cannot, write. On that point of view, you will going to have complete picture in this video. They will just focus on the integration, and they will just focus on the SD integrations and CO integration things and FI to AA things and all. Ma'am, they will not going to ask you any theoretical part. Okay, they just focus on the customizations that you have done and errors that you have solved, and also any gap analysis that you have done. Okay, so tomorrow I will going to discuss about the gap analysis and all. You no need to worry. But the main important thing here is try to learn the aspects. Okay, what are those aspects? What are the FIS aspects, and what are the aspects, and what are the SD aspects? Okay, they just focus on these things. So without having clarity on different types of concepts, okay, so you cannot clear the interview. So just go through these types of documents, ma'am, and I have shared the number of real-time tickets and also business blueprint. And the next one is when it comes to the implementation projects and realization phases, project preparation phases, and final preparation phases, and go live phases and all. how we are handling the things. Okay, based on my client information only, I have given you the complete things and all. And also, just observe the main important point here is I have given you the SAP S4 HANA latest 2022 version configuration document of my client. Okay, don't share with any other people. Okay, if you share with any other people, automatically, okay, our names will be spoiled. Okay, so the main important thing is you are in a interview preparation. That is why I have shared the document. Why? Because just go through that SAP S4 HANA configuration document, ma'am, you will going to have lot of new points. Okay, see, you have learned much points in ECC, but you didn't learn any SAP S4 HANA aspects, right? Okay, how you can I mean change your mind to the any SAP S4 HANA to adopt this SAP S4 HANA configuration things and all. Okay, how we are handling the things. Okay, and at the same time, I mean, you may have gone through the different types of tickets and all, but when it comes to the SAP S4 HANA, okay, no one has gone through the different types of configurations things and all. Why? Because S4 HANA particularly related to the universal ledger concept.
Yes.
Okay, and all these ledger concepts are not only discussed by me, or no one can discuss about this universal ledgers and all until you get the real time knowledges and all. You got my point?
Yes.
So I am in a project which is a domestic project. Okay, so we are handling the different types of company codes and all. Okay, based on their businesses and all. And after that, I have prepared the one sandbox documents. Okay, which is completely related to the real-time configuration documents and all. So my client is Tulsian. Okay, so you can just go through the document. You will going to get a lot of configurations uh, which you have ever seen. You got my point, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Yesterday I go through that, and actually in
I just
real time when you are preparing blueprint document, is the same how you maintain in this sandbox,
yes,
or
ma'am.
it's
Same.
different?
But the main important thing is tomorrow you will going to get the one as is document and to be document on accounts payables and also accounts receivables. Okay. Right now I am handling accounts payables activities and also accounts receivables activities also. Okay. So tomorrow you will going to get the complete blueprint document. Just try to observe the SAP S4 HANA sandbox configuration document. See,
Yes.
if I send you a lot of things, you will not going to understand me. Got my
Yes.
point, right?
Yes.
So that is why. So just observe these things. Okay. Try to learn the customization process. Try to learn the ticketing process, how they are solving, how they are customized each and everything.
Yes.
Okay, so tomorrow I will going to ask you the question on the errors as well as the real-time scenarios. Can you come down, ma'am? I have added more real-time scenarios. Yes. So just
How many
yes,
errors are there?
yes.
Oh my goodness. So all these are I will memorize, or a few of them I'll
No, ma'am.
memorize.
The main important thing is all these errors
55 errors.
are okay.
25.
See, real-time scenarios are there.
Yeah.
Customization business partner roles creations are there. These are the customizations. You can just go through this document
Errors.
and you will going to have a lot of things in real time scenarios and all. And also tomorrow you will going to have one session on your preparation. Okay, what you have observed today, tomorrow I will going to ask.
Yeah, definitely, sir. Sir, in your this link, I'll get more information about this error.
Yes.
Everyone has different YouTube idea. I think it means you create all these in different classes.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay, sir.
See,
I'm not
ma'am.
sure if this, I'll catch all these thing or not, but I'll try my best to how much I can. Then I'll definitely go through all these and try to understand and explain you like that.
Try to understand the things as much as you can.
All
Okay.
these, okay, I can in one day I can complete all these tasks,
One day
but
you cannot complete any tasks, ma'am. Just observe the points as much as you can. Okay.
yeah, yeah, that's I'll definitely do.
Okay. The main important things are when I ask one question, please try to answer. Just try to answer. But when
Yeah,
it comes to the interview, they don't give any time.
yeah,
Okay. So they
yeah,
just observe your real time knowledge. So if they are matched with their points, automatically they will going to take your profile. If they are not matching with their points, automatically they will not going to take your profile, right?
yeah, yeah. That's true.
And also offer letter will not be generated, as you told. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
The, the important thing is that our observations, how we are observing the real time scenarios,
Yeah.
customizations, and SAP FSU error tickets and all, how we are observing. That is important.
Yes, sir.
Okay, ma'am. I think so. I mean, you haven't ever seen all these things and all. I think so.
No, sir, not at all. Never ever seen all these things. I told you about my one of my batchmate in certification. He's also going to join you. He create a group in his Infosys. They all people. They all guys are also wants to join with you, and they will talk to you regarding that.
Okay.
I told them, okay, you go and he's very nice. I in one video I impressed with him that he's such a good trainer. So actually you train very nicely and hope I also get benefits from all these videos and your learning. Let's hope.
See, ma'am, the main important thing, I mean, whenever one trainee wants to learn different
Yeah,
types of, they just get the knowledge from the trainer who has experience different types of concepts. If I
yes.
have experience in one concept, how can I tell minimal, I mean, how can I tell maximal things, okay, for the any trainee, ma'am? So that is not the point, right?
Yes. Yes. That's true.
So the question is that how you are exploring the things in SAP S4 HANA and in SAP ECC. How can we match our profile to their requirement? That is very, very important. See,
Hmm.
when you are mentioning the supporting projects, what are the errors that you have solved for your client? They will just going to ask you the question.
Yes.
Okay, you don't know
Without
the errors, if you don't know about the three errors of your uh, practices and all, then what is the use for this training?
hmm. Yes, yes.
So just
That's
try
true.
to observe the points, ma'am. And also, I will going to share you the 32 real-time scenarios. That is 32 customizations in your mail ID. You will going to have a lot of information.
Thank you, sir.
In the
Sir, it's
job,
very
we
challenging now if I'm
sacrifice a lot
going.
of things. Yeah.
if I am showing 5 plus or 4 plus of your experience, then their expectation are very. I think they it's more and also it's challenging for me also, na.
Yes, ma'am. See, if you put
Can I
4 years
say?
or 5 years experience, if you just discuss all these things, okay, which I have shared to you, to the any interviewer,
Yeah.
automatically your profile will be selected in any company.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I see that so nicely you explain. If I'll explain like that, they will really convince that I have the good knowledge. If I'll explain like this,
Yes.
that's definitely they will pick
Ma'am,
profile.
just try to observe the points today, ma'am. The main
Yeah,
important thing is
definitely.
whenever we are handling the errors,
Yeah.
okay, just observe the thing that whether it is related to the SD, MM, asset accounting, or CO things or not. Okay. So if it is not related to those things, I mean, that one is related to the FI consultant only, right?
Yeah.
So main priority tickets will coming into the picture, and second priority tickets will coming into the picture, and third priority tickets will coming into the picture. Okay, so when they come into your ServiceNow tools or Jira tools or anything, okay, DCS tools and or anything, okay, just observe the point, okay, then solve the ticket. Okay, a lot of the fake experience people, they just take out the ticket on their name and they are working on it. They don't know how it is related to the any other aspects of consultants and all. Okay, they don't even know. So they just need the guidance. If they
Very much.
have the guidance, automatically they don't do any mistakes when it comes to the ticket handlings and all.
Mm-hmm.
These are the main. If you have any doubts, you can just ask me, ma'am. I will give you the solutions.
Yeah, definitely. Let me first go through all this, and what I learn, I will first explain you. Then after, um, it's just a justice to your teaching that if I am giving so much of knowledge to us, then we should also give the reward. Let me see, sir, how
Just
much.
go through the document, understand the things, go through the videos also, understand the things, conceptual wise, how we are and how we are uh, generating the resolution, and also what are the transaction codes that we have used. Okay, in a particular week, just try to write down the points now. Tomorrow, I will going to ask you the transaction codes and major differences between ECC and SAP as for HANA. I mean, if you have done with the ECC configurations and all in a FI to MM integration and FI to SD integrations and all. Got my point? Ma'am, don't be scared, ma'am. Just be enjoy these things and all. If you don't know the thing, just say no. Okay, I will just give you the answer.
Okay.
And don't expect too much of answers from me. I will expect too much of answers from you. Then only you will going to select in any other company.
Yes, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Do you have any doubts regarding this?
No, let me once go through all this. After that, if I'll get any doubt, then I'll definitely ask you.
Okay.
Okay.